guys need help. You need help getting your dog ready for a baby who's coming soon, right?
Yes.
The first thing that I would recommend is that you get her used to the noises and the sounds that a baby makes. Because babies make weird noises. They cry, they scream, and all of those are noises sometimes that scare dogs and freak them out. You can actually put the CD player in the room where the baby's going to be sleeping.
Okay.
And you can practice actually getting up and going to that room. Everything that you're going to do, baby's crying, you get up and you leave. And you can practice kind of just so she gets kind of used to this is, a lot of times what happens is the baby screams and mom and dad get up and they run to the baby. And so the scream is an alarm to the dog, and then you guys get up and you run.
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh, what's going on here? So you just want her to be, hey, this is old hat when the real thing comes.
Okay.
Stop talking baby talk to her now. A lot of times what happens is when you talk, I get myself in trouble all the times with dogs because I'm high-pitched, Tessie, loves you. That gets dogs all excited when he goes up you. You're going to be probably talking that way to your baby. You guys need to sit down and decide what rules there are going to be for Tessie whenever the baby comes. Is there going to be anything new? Is she allowed on furniture now? She's not going to be allowed on furniture then. Is she not going to be allowed in the baby's room? Is she not going to be allowed upstairs? Is she not going to be allowed to sleep on the bed? Is she, whatever rules you have for her that are going to change, do them now.
Okay.
There are some rules that I think are important when you've got little itty-bitty kids. And one of them is you might not want her to roughhouse in the house anymore. Like, I don't know if you guys play tug of war with her or chase her or wrestle with her or anything like that. All of that rough stuff should happen outside. Okay. If you want to play with her, if you want to play rough, just, let's go, let's play time, go outside.
Okay.
And stop it inside. Stop any rough play inside. Train her to get off the furniture and stay off when told, if you're still going to let her off on the furniture. Because that's obnoxious, You want to be able to sit down with the baby, but you don't want her bugging you. So, teach her to get off. And again, if the rule is going to be now, we don't want you on the furniture, what you might need to do is kind of booby trap the furniture, put stuff on top of your couch so she can't get up on it. Try to keep the same schedule that you had prior to the baby being born. Try to keep that same schedule as much as you can. Okay. I mean, it's going to be, you're probably not going to be working for a period of time. Matt might even be off for a period of time. Still, it makes dogs very nervous and anxious for schedules to change.
Okay.
A lot's going to change when that baby comes. A lot's going to change. She's not going to be getting as much attention. A lot of people are going to be there. You guys are going to be a little stressed out. The more you can keep a predictable schedule, the more she's, oh man, okay, I know this. This is a rule structure. I understand. This is a structure. I understand. Whew. Thank you, guys. Get your dog used to the scent of the baby. So, for instance, after the baby is born, maybe have somebody bring a blanket home, or wrap a T-shirt of yours, or wrap a T-shirt around the baby, have the baby sleep in a T-shirt, take the T-shirt home for Tessie, put it in her crate, so that she kind of gets used to the scents and smells. Dogs can't always tell the difference between kids' toys and dog toys. If you try to keep your dog's toys in their own spot, she's a little older now. She doesn't have to have toys all over the house. So you don't have to worry about chewing, hopefully, as much. So keep them in one spot, keep the child's toys in another spot. I know some people that will actually use essential oils, like put a little scent of lavender or something on all of the baby's toys to help, because they don't know that this stuffed animal is theirs and this stuffed animal is the baby's. One thing that you might want to teach her is when get a blanket now and put a blanket down on the floor and teach her paws off the blanket.
Okay.
You know, just if she walks towards the blanket and puts a paw on it, just say something like off or go or something and throw a treat. Okay. Get her used to when the blanket is down, dog is off the blanket. Have her lay down, have her sit next to the blanket, so that when your baby is starting to crawl, when you are putting your baby around, you don't have to worry about her getting a paw in the face and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She can learn. She can learn. She touches it, go, okay. Down, good girl. Back is just get back. And let me show you how I teach back. She goes to get on the baby's blanket, back, good girl, back, good girl, back, good girl. I know you guys take her for lots of walks. You need to continue that. You need to continue the one-on-one time with you guys, the walks, the exercise, again, the schedule. If you take her for 2 walks a day, try to continue 2 walks a day once the baby's born. And get a stroller now, even if it's just a old kid stroller. Get a stroller now. Put a thing of dog food in it. Put some flour in it or something. Put something with weight in it. Like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, and practice pushing it with your dog. Because I can tell you that I've babysat my friend's baby a couple times, and I've taken her dog and my dog for a walk. And the first time I took them for a walk with the baby in the stroller, I was a nervous wreck. A nervous wreck,
Yeah.
And picking up poop when you've got the baby in the stroller and you've got the 2 dogs and okay, wait, how can I get this poop? You have to put the brake on the stroller. It's just negotiating all that stuff is really hard, and it's hard when you've got a living being in the stroller.
Right.
So, and especially because sometimes she has some issues with dogs on leash. You want to just kind of get used to having the stroller, putting the brake on, just get used to practicing so that you're not a nervous wreck. Does she like being hugged? She loves it? Good, because I have a dog that doesn't like being hugged.
Okay.
So, and that's what babies are going to do. Babies are going to pull ears. Babies are going to pull tails. Good girl. What a good girl. I'm going to get your tail. I'm going to get your tail. They grab hair. Good girl.